Hi, good evening. Okay, so Ajka, today is our second day session. Okay, I was actually going to
Good
continue
evening.
in Hindi. Good evening, Sureshji. So, yes, I was actually by mistake going to talk in Hindi, but I'm supposed to conduct this in English. So, thank you so much, guys, for joining. If you are joining today for the first time, I do expect that just try to follow the recording of yesterday. Okay, you're not going to miss anything. There's nothing wrong in it. But yes, it's always good to take step by step measures, go step by step into anything that you're doing. Okay, so yes. There was somebody joining for the first time and then they just went away. Anyways, it's okay. So, yes, today's session is going to be something different. Today's session is going to be something more than what we did yesterday. Okay, so you may question. Okay, so see, there are certain questions, there are certain problems that people who do meditation, people who want to regularly meditate, they go through. So, I do receive a couple of questions like that. The first question, the very common question I receive is, yeah, one I had received is initially when they began meditation, they used to be so good. They used to be able to meditate for like 2 to 3 hours a day. And as they started progressing in their practice, the duration of the meditation, how much they could meditate in a day, that actually lessened. So then, yes, if somebody was there in the Hindi class and they said that now after a few years, they can meditate just for like 30 to 40 minutes and they did not like it. Okay. So I'm going to share a little bit about that, why that happens, because when I started to meditate as a beginner, I was somebody who was having a lot of negativity in my life. A lot of problems had happened in my life. And, so as when I started meditating, yes, definitely you are going to feel very, very addicted to meditation because, yes, even the little bit of meditation is going to show a huge impact, a huge change, a lot of positivity in your life. So, which is why even I got addicted to meditation. I used to meditate like 4 to 5 hours a day. Okay. And so, yes, so then I do see that people, it happens to most of the people that they meditate a lot. And then as time progresses, the time of the meditation, the duration of the meditation, it decreases. So why does that happen? Okay. So the first thing is, when you are a beginner, your soul path is meant to be a little painful. You are supposed to go through a lot of pain in order to realize that you are supposed to walk on the path of spirituality. Walking on the path of spirituality, it includes, that you are supposed to meditate. Every human being is supposed to meditate. Yes, this is according to me. Okay, but according to not just me, but according to our scriptures, it is said that humans are supposed to unite with God, not just our scriptures, okay? Every religion on this planet. Every religion tells you turn to God, return to God, okay? So what are you supposed to do? How do you return to God? When you start realizing your soul, when you self-realize, that is where you're going to realize God. So how do you do that? The best way is to do it through meditation. Yes, turning inward. Yes, very true. So this is why, people are initially, they are given a little bit of pain. You may say, oh, it was not little bit, it was a lot of pain. Okay, yes, I get it. Because yes, it is a lot of pain. It is a lot of problems. Most of the problems that you cannot handle by yourself, that amount of problems are given to you. So then you just furiously start searching for solutions. How is this going to get solved? How am I going to deal with this? How do I deal with all these emotions? So these are all the questions you ask yourself. And when you try to Google it, Google also has come on the right time. When you try to Google it, round and round, it will take you, and finally you'll get an answer that meditation gives you answers to all the questions. So then you start turning towards meditation. Okay, so meditation is where, you want to do meditation, you start doing meditation, and definitely something, it's like, yeah, as if you start drinking amrit. Amrit is, that gives you life. Even if you have a little sip, you are going to feel a huge drastic change, which is what happens when you start meditating, when you start getting the little bit of sip of meditation, where you start getting addicted and you meditate a lot. So what happens next? As somebody said that, initially we meditate a lot when we begin, but we cannot keep up with that. The practices decrease, you just cannot keep up with it. The reason for that is, see, when you begin meditation, you could be at a very low level. Okay, you could be at a very low level in your life, where, yes, you have a lot of time because a lot of things are messed up, and time is the only thing, it's the only resource that you have. So you meditate a lot, but as you start meditating, as you meditate regularly, you are definitely going to get some benefits from it. Your life is going to improve. Things are going to start unfurling. Okay, whatever problems were like blocked, they will just start releasing itself, and life energy will start flowing through your life again. That is where you will start seeing improvements, and things will start working. You will start working, you will start walking towards the path of your purpose, which is where it will take more of your time on the path of your purpose, and you may get lesser time for yourself to meditate. Okay, which is actually a good thing. Not exactly that getting less time for meditation is a good thing. Starting on the path of your purpose, that is a good thing. That's that. The second thing is, when you were a child, think of one favorite thing that you ate. Any food that you liked, any candy that you liked to eat. Okay, try to think about that. Any food or any candy, just close your eyes and think about it. Okay, like when you were 3 years old, 4 years old. And now think about whether you eat that candy, whether you eat that food, whether you enjoy that food even now. Yes or no? Give me the answer. Give me the answer. Show me thumbs up or just comment. Okay. Okay. So, okay. So, what happens is, let's say you are how many years old? Okay, let's say you are 20 years old. Okay, so the things that you eat now, after 20 more years, you may not enjoy that much. Okay, I'm not saying that that will be less favorite, but yeah, there will be more favorite things that you would like to eat. The reason is, the human soul is not born so that it can have only one type of experience all the time. Human soul wants to experience the variety in this world. So what you liked as a 2-year-old, okay, you may not enjoy that food up to that extent now. Okay, so yes, so which is totally normal. Now, yes, it will be one of your favorite foods, but it will not be the only favorite food. Okay, so yes, so this is what, why meditation also, yes, meditation is something that you enjoyed a lot at one moment, like let's say 5 years back, 10 years back, and then your soul actually wants to explore something more, because yes, you expand, the soul gets to expand when you start meditating regularly. And when you are meditating regularly, your soul is actually wanting to, yes, the expanded version of the soul, it wants to experience something new. Yes, the contracted version was okay, was done. Whatever growth that contracted version could grow, it had grown, not it that it could have not done anything more than that. So you had the same variety of foods, you had the same variety of people, and when you start expanding spiritually, when your soul grows spiritually, even your choices of your friends will change. The people with whom you have a relationship, that will also change. And yes, you will be enjoying a lot more other sort of foods than just a few of them. Okay, so all of this, what I'm saying here is going to happen with you when you start regularly meditating. Okay, today's meditation session is going to be a little longer. Yesterday, we did just like a 10-minute meditation. Today, it's going to be like a 15-minute meditation. Okay, so before that, see, okay, let's say that during this meditation, or once this meditation is over, and you just go back to your life, you go to bed, and you may have certain questions, you may get some sort of messages in your dreams. If you have any questions, you can just ask me in the group, or you can just DM me on WhatsApp. Okay, just don't find it like weird to ask a question. Okay, it's totally perfect if you ask a question. Okay, so what else are we going to do today? One very nice meditation we are going to experience. Also, I'm going to share with you a few things about sitting posture, clothing, and because that is, if you are researching about meditation, you may have heard about that, you may have researched about that, and it's confusing sometimes. Okay, so let me share something with you. What is important, what is not important. One second. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen with you. I want to share a few things. So yesterday I told you how to sit, how not to sit. Okay, so I'm just going to show it to you so that it's clear to you, because sometimes just verbally explaining it doesn't do the thing. Okay, so yes, sitting like this, that like how this lady is sitting on the floor. You can sit like that. Okay, that's totally perfect. But try to have a mat, okay? Try to have a sitting mat, a yoga mat below where you are sitting. Okay, the second thing is, see, when you are sitting for a long time in meditation, it is important that you take back support. Okay, it's important that you take back support, and it is perfectly fine to take back support. There used to be time when people used to feel bad, that no, they don't want to take back support. They want to do meditation without any support. Okay, so that's sort of yeah, that's like, what we say, like people want to, they remember their birth as a very tough yogi, which is why they want to behave like that yogi. They want to sit straight without any support, and they want to meditate. Okay, so that could be one reason. So this is, say this is how you can sit. You use a asan, okay, yoga mat or an asan below this. You don't have to sit like this. Okay, don't sit like this guy is actually, folding his legs. Yeah, legs folded at the knees. So this is not a good posture. What happens here is your energies, that run parallel, when the legs are crossed, yes, the channels are actually going to get disturbed. Okay, here, yes, that disturbance doesn't happen here. Okay, you may say, okay, here the channels are crossing, but see, this is a standard position to sit. This is something that is modern. Okay, our age-old rishis, the thousands of years back, rishis, they did not have chairs. They used to sit like this. Or even better position is Padmasana. Yes, if you plan to meditate for like 1 hour or 2 hours, then see, a meditation is the state where you will actually forget your body. Sometimes it will happen. So what your goal has to be, that when you sit in a position, that position has to stay locked. Okay, when you go deep, you just cannot topple over, you just cannot fall. Okay, so any other position you may fall down, but if you are in Padmasana, then your body is going to stay intact during that meditation. Okay, so now you may say, okay, 1 hour, 2 hours meditation, and that too in Padmasana. Yes, it takes some time. It takes some self mastery to do that. So yeah, so that's how, it's important that if you want to hold a body posture for like a very long time, it's important that, you do the Padmasana thing. Now, if you say that, what if, yes, you want to do the Padmasana, right? You want to sit like for 2 hours for a meditation session. So what exactly is you are supposed to do if you want to sit for that long time in a Padmasana? So you have to gradually build up with your practice. if you have if you have never used the Padmasana posture, then it may be difficult initially even to hold that posture for 5 minutes. Okay, so what you have to do is you just have to start your practice with like 2 minutes, then, after some time, make it 5 minutes, then 10 minutes, 15, 20, 30, 45. Just try to do that. And slowly your body is actually going to allow you to sit for that long in the Padmasana position. Okay, that's how one way you can make yourself allow yourself to sit for a longer duration. Another question you may have is it important to meditate for 2 hours straight? No, it's not important. It is not much practical. Yes, we do have certain courses, certain classes where I conduct a meditation which could be like 1 or 2 hours long. Okay, but yeah, we do make you sit in a different posture, not in a sitting posture, because it's difficult. It's difficult to hold your body for like 2 hours in that sitting posture. But yes, we do have those lengthy meditations, but that lengthy meditations, it's not practical to do in your daily life. Okay, unless you are a yogi, unless you have abandoned the world and you're just living in the jungle, it's like you have all the time in the world to meditate. Okay, now what sort of mudra you have to hold? Okay, so talking about the hand position, how do your hands have to be during meditation? Okay, so the first thing, you can hold a mudra like this. Okay, this is called the Gyan mudra or the Yog mudra. Okay, Gyan mudra or the Yog mudra you can hold. And this position, the next position, this is like, yeah, this is also called the lotus posture. And this is the posture that Lord Buddha used to hold while he was meditating. Okay, so yes, either of these postures you can hold, and there is like one simple posture. You just put your hands on your knees, and that way also you can sit. Now the next question is, okay, what sort, just because I started explaining you what sort of posture to have, what sort of place to sit, what sort of mudra to hold, other questions will start coming up that, okay, what sort of clothes to wear, what sort of, you have to have a very quiet environment. See, first of all, the clothes that you wear, they are going to be just normal clothes. Okay, you are not supposed to specially buy meditation clothes. Okay, you can do it, but always don't rely on meditation clothes. Yes, you get a couple of clothes like that. Okay, then the next thing you may say, okay, to have to complete total silence in your somewhere in your house. Is that even possible? That's never possible. Plus, when I started meditating, my house is actually on the main road, which stays busy the whole day. It is noisy all the time. And when we shifted into that house, that is where I started meditating. So people used to get worried, okay, oh my God, how are you going to meditate? There used to be a time, when I used to sit in the balcony during the evening time. Evening time is where all the people who do jobs, they're just returning from their jobs, and it's the most noisiest time. And I used to be okay, like, what the, just go and see, let's see, how much can I meditate even in that much noise. So, you get a lot of noise, you feel a lot of disturbance if it's noisy. It's just in your mind. Once you make up your mind that you want to meditate, it won't make any difference. Clothing, talking about clothing is, if you actually feel that you have to wait for sunrise time or sunset time, you have to have perfect clothing, you have to have a perfect seat, you have to have the perfect hour, you have to have the perfect music, you have to have, I don't know what. If you think about all of that, so that you can sit and meditate, your practice is not going to be consistent. Why it's not going to be consistent? Because, yes, you will not be in the perfect clothes all the time. Sometimes it could be that throughout the entire day, you just have like 30 minutes left. You can either meditate at that time, or you can just say, oh my gosh, I don't have my clothes. I'm not in the right place to meditate. I'm at a train station. I'm dressed in my formal clothes. What do I do? Okay, let's not meditate today. I would suggest that meditating with your formal clothes on a noisy railway station is a win-win rather than not meditating and waiting for the perfect time to meditate. Okay? So yes, so I would not suggest that you wear the perfect clothes or even buy perfect clothes. Okay? Whatever clothes you are in, just sit and meditate. Okay? So that's it. That's it what I suggest. Okay? Now I want that we get started with today's session. Okay, we just have like 15 minutes. So I just want that in this meditation session, you can either sit on the floor, squat on the floor, or you can sit on the chair. You don't have to cross your legs. Okay, and keep your back and your neck straight. All the energies, all the energy channels, they are on your, yes, they are situated near your spine. So it's always good that you keep your energies, yes, that you keep your back and neck straight to keep the energies freely flowing. Okay, so just get yourself ready. I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute and see whether our music is ready or not. Just adjust yourself, and yeah, just adjust yourself for the meditation position, and we'll begin in 1 minute. Give me a thumbs up once you are well adjusted. Okay, cool. Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so while I conduct this meditation, I will just try to keep the video off so that because I keep on moving around, I don't want to disturb you. So I'll just be putting my video off so that you can concentrate on the meditation. Okay, take a deep breath in and slowly close your eyes. Keep breathing slowly and deeply and concentrate on your breathing. Allow your body to relax. In order to relax your body, you just have to release all the stress, all the tension that you had throughout the day. In order to relax, just loosen up all the muscles, loosen up all the joints, and let go. You need to think about the people who have hurt you in your life. You have to think about the people who gave you pain. I know thinking about them, it does not bring good memories. But you have to remember that because of these people hurting you, giving you pain, you are here, you are where you are now. You have grown so much because of people hurting you. Now, remember that your soul is growing, your soul is expanding as you are on the path of spirituality. In order that you want to progress, in order that you want to constantly progress and constantly expand on the path of spirituality, you just have to make sure that you first forgive these people. Anybody who has hurt you, anybody who has given you pain, you have to forgive these people. A very big misunderstanding that people have is they feel that when you forgive somebody, you have to allow them to come again in your life. Not necessary. You can accept the apology, but you have to deny them access to your life. You have to deny them the access to your emotions. You just have to release that negativity. And so you need to forgive this person. It could be more than one person. See how relaxing it is when you just release all the stress, when you just release all the pain. Sometimes people just feel that they want to hold the grudge. It doesn't mean anything. If you hold the grudge for anybody, it doesn't mean that the universe will respond to their karma quicker. That person is going to get justice of their karma whenever the time comes. You cannot just keep on holding more and more grudge, more and more hatred so that they get punished. Don't think about that. Remember one thing, when a person treats you bad, when any human being they treat you bad, universe sees it. Universe realizes the pain, the energies and vibrations that you feel because of that pain. Universe senses it through your energy, through your frequency. So don't worry, just release all the pain, release all the hatred. It's not for you. You are a very pure person. You are a very positive person. You have a lot to do in your life. You and any other richest person, what do you have in common? Richest person, most successful person on this planet. Think about one richest person, one most successful person, and see what do you and this person have in common. Both of you have the same 24 hours in a day. Both of you have 7 days in a week. Both of you have 30 days in a month. Yes, one year and there in every month. So that's the exact thing that you and the most successful person have in common. But what is it that separates your life from that person's life? Is the actions that you take. It could be that they they also went through pain. They also went through hurt, but they knew to pick themselves up and start working towards their path, start working towards their goal. And you have to learn something from this, that you also need to pick yourself up. Every human, they just have an average life. Let's say if a human being lives for like 90 years, that's an average life. That's an average life duration that people have. How much can you live? How much do you want to succeed in this much time? Think of your age. What's your age right now? You don't have to tell it to me. Think of your age right now and see how much more years are remaining if you minus it from 90-year goal. Okay, let's assume you're going to live for like 95 years. Minus your age from this 90-year goal. And then see how much time you have left, how many years you still have to fulfill your goals, to fulfill all your dreams. So, when you know that a lot of time you have consumed and you have a lot more years ahead, you decide how much of your time you are ready to waste after hating people. How much time are you ready to waste after just crying over what has happened? You can either keep on crying, you can either keep on complaining what has happened and just feeling sorry for yourself all the time. Things are not going to change by that. Life is not going to become magical because of that. Yes, if you just keep on crying, you may have sympathy from people for some time. But then after some time, people also they just go on their way and start doing the stuff that they have to do. Because we know that usually people don't cry when you are crying. But if you are laughing, if you are smiling, if you are happy, then there are people who want to come to you, who want to feel your happiness, who want to laugh along with you. So you decide what do you want to do? Do you still want to hold on to the grudges? Or do you want to live a better life? Do you want to value the time you have so that you can live a better life from now onwards? So now, because you have this wisdom, just try to release all the hurt and all the pain. Just give it away to the universe. Tell universe you have learned your lesson from going through this experience. Now you don't want that pain anymore. You are done with it. You want to now progress in your life. Just release all that pain to the universe. And just because you released some negative energy, see that universe is gifting you some positive energy in return. You are receiving a lot of cosmic energy flow that is getting absorbed by your body. Let your body absorb this. Try taking deep breaths while you are absorbing this energy so that this energy can fill up your mind, body, and soul. See the beauty of this meditation, how positive, how uplifted you feel now. With this positive feeling, with this uplifted feeling, you are still going to feel this way after you come out of this meditation. You will always feel this positivity in your life. You can do this meditation as many times as you want in order to feel more and more charged up. And now I will slowly start counting you out from 1 to 5 so that you come out of this deep state and you can still feel the positivity in your life. You will be still feeling the positivity in your life even after you come out of this meditation. So start coming out 1, 2,